There was a conspiracy theory involving McDonald's that could have cost the entire franchise. Back in 2014, an old Facebook post claimed to have discovered human meat hidden in the freezers of McDonald's meat factories. And
weird things found in food. Bro, I just ate food. Wendy's? Bro, I had Wendy's yesterday, bro. It was so good. Bugs found in salad? Bro, that's just extra protein. Why are you so mad?
Hot dogs are an all-American fare, but most likely it was German sausage makers who first came up with the idea. In fact, there are reports of German immigrants selling them from push carts in New York's Bowery as far back as the 1860s. A century and a half later, hot dogs are still the #1 treat on the street. Traditional hot dogs are made from a mix of pork, beef, and chicken. The cuts they start with are called trimmings, pieces of meat left over from cutting steaks or pork chops. The trimmings are ground the same way butchers chop up hamburger meat, by pushing the cuts through grated metal plates. Processed chicken trimmings are added to the ground meat, followed by food starch, salt, and other flavorings. These flavorings vary depending on where the hot dogs are to be sold, because people in different regions have different tastes. Water is sprayed into the mix, and everything is blended together in a big vat. Corn syrup adds a dash of sweetness. The addition of even more water helps to disperse the ingredients and make the hot dogs juicier. Another machine then purees the meat batter into a fine emulsion and vacuums out any air. Long rolls of cellulose tubing are loaded into the stuffing machine. It pumps the meat puree into these casings, twisting it every 5 1/4 inches, the length of one hot dog. It takes just 35 seconds to make a chain of hot dogs that would span a soccer field twice.
He's round the chair, under the table, and...
Oh, come on!
The All-Stars win! Yeah!
This calls for a celebration. Egg salad.
Dad, we need an All-Star lunch.
Lunchables. All-Star burgers.
Oh, why does your water taste funky? Have you ever poured yourself a glass of cold water late at night, but when you take a sip the next morning, it tastes like it's stale? Well, there's actually a couple reasons for that. Chlorine is actually added to tap water to help fend off bacteria. We're so used to it that we tend to associate the flavor of chlorine with freshness. But leave a glass out and that chlorine starts to dissolve away, partially leading to the less fresh taste. Another contributor is temperature. Drinking cold water actually numbs your taste buds, so you're not able to taste the impurities.
The Olympic athletes are starving. The Olympics is one of the biggest sporting events ever. And with that comes highly trained, hardworking, and hungry athletes that need to keep a close eye on their nutrition. And for a lot of them, it means a lot of calories. We're talking anywhere between 2 to 4 times more than what the average person eats. Between 5,000 to 7,000 calories a day. And it's not just the 15,000 athletes, but their coaches and entire supporting staff. That translates to almost 13 million meals between the Olympics and the Paris.
Do you ever wonder what foods kill you faster?
That's honestly one of my biggest fears.
All right, luckily for you, I got Gordon Ramsay's son here to confirm this. All right, come on, Nick.
So it's been proven by the University of Washington that every hot dog you eat takes off 36 minutes of your life. So that means 2.
At first glance, you may think that this is just some veins or stringy connective tissue in this meat. These are actually intestinal parasites that are hiding in the meat.
Disgusting things found in food.
Oh, nah. No. Oof. But before, make sure you like and subscribe so you can achieve your goals in 2025.
It's just a cigarette, and it cannot be that bad.
Discussing things found in food. But before, like this video and subscribe to my channel to never be unlucky again in your entire life.
It's just a cigarette, and it cannot be that bad.
Apparently they just released a brand new type of ketchup. People are saying that it's called clear ketchup and that it tastes 10 times better than regular red ketchup. Allegedly, people are enjoying clear ketchup so much that it keeps selling out super quickly. So it's really hard to find in the grocery store. Red ketchup has always tasted super gross to me. So how did I just find out about clear ketchup today?
Weird things found in food. Oreos. Spiders.
You're eating Airheads wrong. Recently, a video on TikTok revealed that the world has been eating our favorite taffy incorrectly. Apparently, you're supposed to shake Airheads in their wrapper from their flat bar shape until it turns into a tiny cube. According to the people doing this, it actually changes the taste. But does it really? Turns out, not so much. Airheads are primarily composed of sugar and corn syrup, and no chemical reaction is occurring through shaking alone to change the flavor. I even got some
Future Food, the menu of 2030. The world's population has been increasing faster than food production, even with modern agricultural technology. There will be 9 billion people to feed by 2050. Researchers have been looking at new food sources, tweaking existing ones, and even creating entirely new foods. We examine what could be on our dinner table 20 to 30 years from now. Critters. A 2013 UN Food and Agricultural Organization report reminds us that there are 1,900 edible insect species out there, that some 2 billion earthlings already regularly consume: beetles, butterflies, moths, bees, and locusts. Insects are abundantly available and rich in low-fat protein, fiber, and minerals. Lab meat. Scientists came up with synthetic meat grown in the lab. As early as 2013, scientists have already cultured ground beef from cow stem cells. Although that lab patty cost $330,000 to make and tasted quite bland, experts predict it will only take a decade or two for an affordable product that looks, cooks, smells, and tastes like ground beef. Algae. While it is already used as a biofuel, algae is seen as a solution for the problem of food shortages, as it can feed humans and animals alike. Algae is the fastest growing plant on Earth,